So I have another addition today. A friend of mine that made the shaft for me. He's got a CNC. He made this shaft. I asked him to make a couple of solid spacers. So this is what he's made. Is these. I think what I was getting a little flexing on this. I think I was getting a little flexing here because the only thing that was holding it was this 1/4 inch plate. And so that didn't give, just that, didn't give a lot of support. So now I've got this solid shaft out there, or solid spacer shaft out there to give it more support. So this is a lot stiffer. Also had him make one for down there. And I've got that extra one. I don't know where I was going to put it, but I asked him for 3 of them, so I ended up with 3. This is my latest grinding. So this is the latest grinding jig. This is what I'm coming up with. Super pleased with it. The lines are awesome. Getting real uniform grinds on both sides. That plunge needs a little tiny bit of work on it. This is at the preheat treat, so once I heat treat it, I'll come back in and clean up that plunge a little bit. Did these 2 stainless steel ones. This is 440C stainless. They are up to their preheat, or their preheat treat grind. So the way this works, I put the blank in there, and we'll put a clamp on it. And I'm grinding these edge down like this. So the sanding belt will be coming down, and these are going in up against it that way through the jig. And they ride on that piece of the carrier right there. Made the same thing for the skinning knife. This one's going to the guy that made me the shaft and also the spacers. He came by and dropped those off and decided he really liked that knife. And since it's a reject, I was going to let him have it for nothing. The reason I rejected it is I ground it too high on this side. So what I'll do for him is I'll regrind both sides so that they match up here, and it will look more like this, where the grind just goes way up high. Won't be anything wrong with it, just not the look that I want, not the look that I want to sell. I like the This is the look that I'm after for sale. Is to have it stop right there. And that's what this will deliver. That holds at the perfect angle. Just pass that back and forth through the jig, right up against the wheel. Easy money.